pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Vai quicando, vai jogando, não perde a razão. No batidão, só pura tentação. Ela desce, ela sobe no baile, pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Ela desce, ela sobe no baile, pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Ela desce, ela sobe no baile, é pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Vai quicando.
Opening trap that I learned about, but I do remember the first classical tournament game that I played, which
Hello everyone, we're here on move 2. Do you know the name of this opening?
The Queen's Indian accelerated variation.
Indeed, the Queen's Indian accelerated variation. How many times did Magnus Carlsen play that opening? Let's find out.
Magnus Carlsen put up a monster performance here, playing the black pieces in every single game. Out of 9 games, he finished with 7 wins, 1 draw, and only 1 loss. That's a total score of 7.5 out of 9, or an 83.3% win rate.
Okay, now let's get into the details, how to play like Magnus Carlsen and surprise our opponents. On d4, we play knight f6, most common move is c4, and now we play b6. I am in chess.com Explorer window, and I load up only the game for Magnus Carlsen. So now in this position, the most common move is knight c3. On this, every single time, bishop b7 is the move Magnus is playing. We can see the most ambitious move is queen c2. Queen c2 threatening to play e4. So we play d6, white play e4, knight bd7, knight f3, and now we play e5. Now if black were to play d5 right away, we play g6 with the bishop on g7, and if over here bishop e2 is played, what do? We do g6, and on castle we do bishop g7. And here we have a choice, but on d5 we're gonna play a5, and on bishop e3 we develop the knight here so that the bishop here has to move somewhere, and then we move our move to c5 with a very nice position for black. And in this position on bishop e3 we simply castle, right? That was Carlsen's only loss, but he could have played better and the opening was fine for black. So now we can go over here, going back to b6. On knight c3, we know bishop b7 is a move, right? And on d5 like that, we play e6. And on e4, which is defense d5, we play bishop b4. We have a very nice version of the Queen's Indian defense, right? We're attacking here, we're gonna castle, play rook e8, and we have our pin. Beautiful stuff. So, knight c3 is not the move. Knight f3 is also a choice by white. Bishop e7, logical. And here we can see knight c3. So over here we play e6, and now a3. Of course, we want to play with black. Bishop b4. So a3 is what white will play. And here you can say, you can play knight e4, that's a move. We can play g6, that's a move, but I like the move d5. Very simple. And let's say on bishop g5, you simply play bishop e7. And white took, we take, and we have the bishop pair. Look at this beautiful position here on check. What do? c6, we're gonna castle, play knight d7, and eventually have the better game. We can see Magnus won twice or one time and drew another time in Blitz. This leaves us for the most critical play, f3. And this is mind-boggling, ladies and gentlemen, but the best move here is knight c6. Now, in the game, we can see that white always plays d5. But you may ask, what happened around that move? Never played by Carlsen, but this would be the right move. and on e4 you played e6, attacking, threatening bishop c5 or bishop b4 with a very nice position for the black pieces. So f3, let's go back here, f3, knight c6. So here white played knight c3 and Carlsen plays e5. That's a great move because most of the time we play like that. We go back, we go e4, and now we play knight g6. We're gonna have the bishop coming to c5, attacking this diagonal. We're gonna play bishop b7 or bishop a6 and d6. Once again, the results speak for themselves. 3 wins with the black pieces and 1 draw. Beautiful stuff here, and I could continue this thing. Bishop c5, we're not worried about exchanging the bishop here, because if we're to exchange, we take that. We play d6. We have a very nice position because that bishop here is horrible. Horrible bishop here, blocked by the pawn. This is superior strategy. Remember d4, knight f6, c4, b6. The accelerated variation of the Queen's Indian defense. And I see you in the next one.